Hey, our climate went great. Okay.
It didn't lock, it just went dim.
Okay, questions.
Okay, the first question.
Is it recording now?
Yes. How would you address a well-funded school compared to a low-budget school?
So for the well-funded school, I would talk more about like the just the general cost of tuition, talk about Greek life, and I would like just talk about like try to like upsize the campus. Oh, you could like go to this place and do this, or like you'll never be bored on campus because it's always something to do. You'll always have like fun if you like, you know, if you just willing to go out. And for like a lower income school, I would just like highly encourage like financial aid. Like I would stress financial aid. I would try to stress like more like minority events and like the different scholarship options, the meal plan options, and like the cultural diversity of Eastern.
Yeah.
And I would also talk about like how you won't need to like spend like a ton of money just to have fun here. That like some events are free and low cost.
And you could also like say how like typically at low budget schools they don't have like nice facilities and nice resources and textbooks, and at well funded schools they do. So at a low budget school you could emphasize how we have really nice facilities like the library, the rec center, how we have a bunch of different resource centers to go to if you need help, how our textbooks are included in tuition.
Also, you could bring up how there's like over 200 jobs on campus you can have that are really flexible with your schedule and with breaks and stuff like that. And there's all like off-campus jobs. There's like places you can get a job here too.
Right. The second question is, how would you address the changing demographics in age in the education system, so like younger students compared to like older students?
Younger students, we're really concerned with the college experience, where we're going to be living, who we're going to be living with, where we're going to be eating. We like that our textbooks are free because we love free stuff. We're really concerned with RSOs and things you can join in, fraternities and sororities and sporting events, and what the university can give us besides just our education. And when you have students that are non-traditional coming back who are adults who have families and jobs and things going on, they're really concerned with the flexibility when they can get their classes, if it's going to be online, if it's going to be after work, you know. So I feel like if you really want to appeal to that changing demographic that's coming in, which is the non-traditional student or the student that's trying to keep up with their degree, that you really need to appeal to the flexibility and to the education, because they're a lot more concerned specifically with classes than they are with how many RSOs we have on campus.
And then the last one is, what are some of the characteristics of the different demographics? And you already like explained some with age, but so say like the economic backgrounds.
I would say with Eastern being one of the cheapest state schools that you could go to, it draws a lot of people to it because of its price, and that's a huge factor right now is price. So you draw all sorts of people from all over the state, people who can't necessarily afford a bigger university, but can afford something more than a community college. So you get those people, and then it's renowned for like its teaching school. So a lot of kids come here to get the good education that Eastern provides. So it's like as well as it being financially good, it's also a good learning institution for lots of different people to come here.
That was all the questions, so we could just move on.
Demographics is how we communicate with each other, how we organize, and how we address critical problems. Also, what those problems are on a given time and place. Demographics makes up who we are and understand who we are. Because of changing demographics, the United States is anticipated to be a majority-minority nation by 2050. It is constantly changing, and we are influenced by it in our everyday